Imagine something you've made sailing amongst the stars. That's the feeling Erica Kemp and Carmen Gonzalez get when they look skyward. They work together designing controls that are now orbiting the Earth on the space shuttle.
I'm a project engineer, and I make sure that our hardware meets the customer requirements, is delivered on time, and is on cost.
I'm a mechanical engineer, and I actually make sure that the hardware goes from the drawing board to the floor, and it can be me.
We're working on the environmental and life control systems for the next space vehicle. We get to do a lot of travel.
We can go down to support NASA.
Our customer is ultimately the astronauts who are going to use this vehicle.
We just actuated it so that we shut the supply off for bed B.
Okay. And a big piece of the hardware that we're doing are the fans to move the air around.
We do also the cooling system for the space vehicle. And one of the things that we're currently doing is we want to make sure that there's no bacterial growth when it goes through, so we're actually conducting a test. We do the spacesuit, we do a whole assembly. So it's we actually put the backpack on, the oxygen tanks. Nothing that we do is ever the same. We really didn't have to rework it. They give us an idea, we go ahead and we try to figure out how to build it, how to specify it, how to create it. If it doesn't work, we go ahead and go back to the drawing board and say, okay, how can we fix this to make it work?
Then we're also going down onto the floor to see that hardware and the plans and how we're testing it and what the test setup looks like.
And that's what I like. I like the interaction, that it's like I don't have to be at my desk all the time.
It's extremely important to be able to communicate well. We're constantly talking to the manufacturing engineers, making sure that the hardware can be manufactured, or going to our systems engineers, making sure that it meets the system requirements.
I deal with both the designers, the project engineers, and I deal with the floor.
Everyone needs to understand what the requirements are, what it is your hardware needs to do, or you're never going to build the right thing.
Maybe.
Right, and it seems like a pretty... I knew I was good in math, and that's something that I wanted to build on in a career. I got a job in high school with a local firm that had engineering sourcing, and I got to talk to a lot of engineers there. I was just working in the office, kind of like as an administrator, and I was able to learn a lot more about it, and that's one thing I realized that I really liked doing that. I liked understanding, what was going on with the hardware, problem solving. It's a challenge, and I like it.
Here's our nitrogen supply for bed A.
Engineering, actually, I decided when I was in the 8th grade, where I wanted to be an astronaut. I remember my 8th grade science teacher, she told me, well, the ones that go are either scientists or engineers.
It's so exciting. It's cutting-edge technology. It's something that's never been done before, and it's part of history.
We actually just built the oxygen generation system for a space station, and after we got it all through, we got it through testing, they actually let us all sign, everybody that worked on it, our names on the back of the panel, so our name is in space.